Hi folks, today we're going to cover a quick how-to on NetBrain. Today we're going to cover how to import a QApp and how to run a QApp within a runbook. In this case, we're going to use a simple QApp for CMMC to do some validation of some configurations using security best practices for specific switches and routers or any other device. So a QApp is a quick app. We're not going to cover all the ins and outs of Q apps today. We're going to just basically cover how to import them, because in a lot of cases, you might have the Q apps shared with you that you can use for your own troubleshooting purposes within NetBrain. So it's a very simple process to import a Q app that somebody else may have sent you or you may have built yourself and shared. So I'm going to go to the hamburger menu. Right now we're in version 10 of NetBrain, but version 8 is the same basic concept. Go to the QApp Center, and we're going to, at this point, decide which folder we want to import our QApp into. So I like to use a shared QApps folder so everybody can use that QApp. So we're going to import QApp. We click on the little drop down, and at this point, we're going to pick a QApp that we have saved somewhere on our desktop, and in this case, it's going to be a compliance QApp, or we could use potentially any other QApp that we wanted to use. So we're just going to save that, or save it within the import QApp, and we're going to import it. And at this point, it will import the QApp as well as any parsers that are necessary for the running of the QApp. So once it is uploaded, it will show up within that list of the shared QApps, and anybody can use it. So how do we use a QApp? So one of the many ways to do is we can run it by right-clicking on the device. We can run the QApp from that place. We can also do it within a runbook, which is especially useful. So I can run the QApp here. I could do it within a runbook node. And obviously we're starting with a dynamic map. So we're going to build out this map with a specific router, and we're going to add a couple of its neighbors, and we'll select that switch. We'll add it to the map. And at this point, we're now going to run this QApp on all the devices on this map, which obviously is just 2. So we click on Runbook, click on the plus to add a Runbook node, and these are all the options within version 10, similar to version 8. A couple of these are not necessarily within version 8, but the Run QApp is within version 8 and version 10. So we're going to click Run QApp, and as I said, this is a runbook node. We're going to select that QApp within our shared QApps folder, and we're going to select the QApp that we wanted to do. In this case, we're going to do a compliance check, and we can then run that QApp against either a current baseline, so the last saved baseline, or run pull live data once. Most of the time I like to use, depending on the purpose of the QApp, I like to pull the live data from the devices. And in this case, I also have to select templates, but most of my QApps are not going to have any input necessary. And then I'll just click run, and the QApp will return the findings of that configuration check or whatever. And like I said, lots of ways to run QApp. This is one way to do it within the runbook, so that the next person that comes along to troubleshoot this issue has this within a runbook and knows what to do. So that's a real quick primer on how to import and run a QApp within a runbook. So thank you for watching.